Good evening. My name is Ippolito Pestellini Laparelli, and together with my studio, 2050 Plus, we have curated and designed this event, this show. Gucci has a long history with bamboo, tracing back to the 1940s when leather was not that available in Italy. They turned their attention to alternative material, hemp, for example, and bamboo, which became soon an integral component of some of their fashion production. Especially a very famous bag was launched in 1947 featuring a bamboo handle called the bamboo bag. Through time, bamboo became a code within the brand. It was turned into patterns, graphics, home decor objects, imagery for their foulards productions, even jewelry by Tom Ford, where bamboo was transformed and replicated in metal. So it's a sort of thin red line that cut across the anatomy of the entire brand. This project celebrates bamboo through the lens of contemporary design. What connects the designers is that none of them have an obvious connection with bamboo. We call this project encounters because such encounters between bamboo and practices that are not clearly associated to it are surprising meetings, surprising encounters that hopefully led to unexpected results.
Can you both maybe speak to how the material qualities of bamboo informed your projects?
Yeah, I just started really with the personal fascinations that I have with bamboo. And for me, it's mostly the image and kind of how it portrays strength in a way. And we often use these as multiples because bamboo almost like it's machine made, one is the exact copy of the one next to it almost. And this is kind of strange repetition and these parallel lines that bamboo features just graphically is what I found so interesting.
Can you describe how you work with that?
We all know this game Mikado, and Mikado looks a tiny bit like bamboo. The individual pieces are being dropped and they kind of fall on top of each other in this funny pile. And I thought, okay, the strength of bamboo is not the individual, it's always the multiple. So I just graphically in a 3D computer program just superimposed them on top of each other, made like some compositions that I found interesting and kind of reflected my fascination when it came to the visual aspect of scaffolding and the parallel lines.
The project has the catchy title 1802-251226. Can you explain?
In my practice, I create processes and machines to kind of materialize different things. And almost since the last 10 years, I've been working with a machine that I developed, like a big toothpaste squeezing out machine. I put wax inside the machine, I extrude the wax, and I just see what will happen. And maybe I go forward with that and convert it into bronze, or maybe I melt it down and I repeat this process again tomorrow. The title, it's the actual moment of when it came out of the machine into the cold water bath and became that shape. So it's the first numbers is the day, the month, the year, and then the time of when it finally was born. So it's the birth number.
It's the birth date.
Exactly, yeah.
There's a certain way the water comes out of the fountain, and it's how would you describe it? What was the best way to describe it? And how did you choose that?
The wax original was with me in the studio, and then it had to be sent off to Milan. So I didn't really know how the water will kind of interact with the shape. So that was something that I could kind of explore when the metal was set. So there was like I couldn't do so much adjustment, but what we did, we could change angle of it, like the whole structure. I mean, where the base is, where it's growing up from the pool. That's what we could change to create the kind of water. And what we did is that we tried to make the water kind of pour down into the center of the piece, so it's kind of touching where it's growing up.